Hello all you beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. This is an update on the Hero here. I took this out to Padilla Bay, took it in the master around a couple of cities, small little towns, some bays, some waterfront areas in Washington. It was a really nice weekend. I still absolutely love this wheel. It is a lot more comfortable than the Master. The suspension travel is shorter. I'm still considering this more of a better wheel for the street riding trails like this. You know, those soft, smooth dirt trails. Nothing like mountain bike trails. I mean, I took this thing out on some mountain bike trails again, and I didn't bottom it out, but it definitely didn't perform as well as the Master. It is a really good wheel. A lot of people are still afraid of it because of the price tag, and although the specs look like RS specs, to me this is more like an EXN with less range, newer parts, and suspension. So for a few $100s more than an EXN, it should be justifiable to most people. I know Eevee's got these in stock, Free Motion has them in stock, E-Wheels might be carrying them, not quite sure on that one. But if you haven't snagged one of these and you're still unsure about a wheel, I would highly recommend getting this wheel. The Master is still just, I mean, it's not a wheel you should buy just yet unless you're familiar with wheels, you're willing to work on wheels, and you're willing to have your wheel down for a period of time. If anything major fails on that right now, there is basically no replacement parts for it. I am still waiting for Begode to get back to me on a replacement shock because mine is toast. I do have potentially a surprise for you guys about being able to universally put any kind of coil shock on the Master without any aftermarket parts. So that might be my next video. I'm going to investigate that more tonight. But the Hero is available now. It's got good range. I mean, I'm getting 40 to 50 miles on this thing at 20 to 30 miles an hour on flat, smooth surfaces. I know in the past when I've done videos on off-roading and hill climbs and stuff, it eats the battery on this. So this wheel is very user-specific. It's very what you're looking for if this wheel is tailored to you. For me, recently, it's been a lot more trails and stuff like this, so the wheel has just been great for me. I love it. The suspension takes up all the little bumps and stuff in the road. It's not springy. I do have a coil on this. I chose a 650 coil for this just because I like that little bit more plush feel. For off-roading, I would put a 750. It can accommodate a 750. The taillight on this is identical to the Master, but they didn't program the board to have all the different lighting effects like they did on the Master. So there's no turn signals, there's no fancy colors or anything. It is just a brake light and then just a running light, but it does have that same tinted plastic. So it's not really visible even at night. So I would recommend adding some LEDs to it like I did the Master. It is 5 volts on the Hero as well, so you can add any 5 volt LEDs to it. The strip length on these, I am not sure if it matters like it does on the Master. You can only add either 8 per side on it or 16 total. This, I put a little Bluetooth controller in line and then added the LEDs to it, which full strips all the way around it. Control it with my phone, it's nice. Seating riding on this thing is still a blast. The way that the butt end comes up when you sit on it, for my leg height, I'm 6'1", I kind of sit on that upper part, and the way you sit on it, as soon as you sit on it, the wheel starts to kind of roll backwards, so you do have to kind of lean your weight more forward over the wheel to prevent it from rolling at all when you're sitting on it to go. I still have a hard time standing while riding and trying to sit down on these wheels. I'm just not as used to it as others. It's really easy for me to grab the wheel, sit on it, and go. But there is a lot taller body on the Hero compared to the S18, the EXN, the RST, the Master. So seating riding is a lot more comfortable for somebody that's my height, and I really appreciate that about this wheel. The power's good. I was doing about 30 on this trip. In the wind, the wheel struggled a little bit, but it was still doing 30, 35 without too much hesitation. So I would still highly recommend this wheel. The EX20S is going to be really heavy. The Master still has kinks to work out. This bad boy is available. It's a great wheel. I haven't had any problems with it, and I've been riding this thing everywhere. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, ring that bell. Have a wonderful day, you beautiful people.